Track 17.
I see socially responsible investment as a very effective response to Milton Friedman's famous argument. Because when Milton Friedman says the business of business is business, it assumes that most shareholders want to maximize their profit, maximize their return on investment, and that is the goal of the shareholders. But what we can observe now is the rise of socially responsible investment. So it shows that at least some investors do care about social and environmental standards, as well as their right to a return on investment.
Track 17.
Investment. So if that's the case, if shareholders actually do care about these criteria, then Milton Friedman's argument is facing the serious problem of his assumptions, because it assumes that shareholders only care about the profit, and therefore corporations have to maximize the profit for their shareholders. But what if shareholders want something different for their corporations? It is true that socially responsible investment is still a fraction of the total investment at the moment, but it is very, very rapidly increasing, and it will be very interesting to see how the trend develops.
Track 18.
I think it is very important to respond to different stakeholder groups because obviously companies tend to be more responsive to the shareholders rather than other stakeholders. But I think when a company really considers different stakeholder groups seriously, including their community, including their own employees, then they are likely to have more genuine corporate social responsibility policies and practices. For example, there are companies which are probably doing very good things for the community. Likely to have more genuine corporate, including their own employees, then they are likely to have more genuine corporate social responsibility policies and practices. For example, there are companies which are probably doing very good things for the community, for the external society, so that they can really improve their reputation with their external stakeholders. But for example, if they are not very nice to their own employees, if there is something going wrong within their supply chain management with regard to human rights, low-cost child labor, working hours, then probably they don't really have a good response from their own employees, who are their own internal stakeholders. So I think it is very important to listen to all different stakeholders, internal and external, to develop a holistic approach to corporate social responsibility.